Hey everybody, it's me, Timmy Flyers Guy, and welcome to the Orange, Black, and Purple Pregame Report. I'm your host, Timmy Flyers Guy. While the playoff push continues for all three teams in the Flyers organization, the Philadelphia Flyers, the Lehigh Valley Phantoms, and the Redwings Royals. Tonight, the Philadelphia Flyers will be facing off with the Detroit Redwings at 8 p.m. That game will be on 6 ABC. And the Lehigh Valley Phantoms will be in action as they will be taking on the Hershey Bears. That game can be seen on Flow Hockey at 7:05. And the Redwings Royals will be facing off for the third time this weekend. They will be facing off once again with the Norfolk Admirals. That game will also be at 7:05 on Flow Hockey as well. But first, let's talk about the Philadelphia Flyers. On Thursday, the Philadelphia Flyers face off against the Chicago Blackhawks in a must-win game. In the first period, Alex Bump got the first goal, giving the Flyers the 1-0 lead. Then Charles Couturier got the second goal in the first period, and it was 2-0 going into the second period. Flyers then added another goal, making it 3-0. As I'm trying to figure out. Okay. And Flyers got another goal back at 3-0. And it was Denver Varkey that got the third goal for the Flyers in that second period. Chicago got a goal back, and it was a 3-1 game at that point until Noah Cates with the response with a big assist from Matthew Nishad. Noah Cates puts the puck into the net, and it's 4-1 Flyers. The Flyers are not done yet. Going into the third, it was Christian Dvorak that got the fifth goal for the Philadelphia Flyers. The lead would hold up, and the Flyers defeat the New York Rangers 5-2. 5-2 in regulation. A huge victory for the Flyers on Thursday. Let's take a look at the NHL standings. See where the Flyers are right now in the standings as the Flyers continue their push to the playoffs. Let's take a look at the Metropolitan Division standings. Hold on a second. Alexa, what is the record of the Philadelphia Flyers this season?
This season, the Philadelphia Flyers have a record of 35 wins, 24 losses, and 12 overtime losses. They are in 5th place in the Metropolitan Division with 82 points.
Let me see, first place, second place, third place. Okay, yeah, they are 5th place. Flyers right now sit in 5th place with 82 points. Alexa, when is the next New York Islanders game?
The New York Islanders will play the Florida Panthers this afternoon at 1 p.m.
Okay, so Three games today. It's for Flyers. They have a hot game coming up. The Detroit Redwings. The New York Islanders. If they have a game, this afternoon that game is coming up. They have a game against the Florida Panthers. Islanders sit with 87 points. While the Islanders win today, Islanders have 89 points, and they will pass the Columbus Blue Jackets for that third place spot. Flyers can win today. Flyers will have 84 points. And if, let's see, Capitals are, I think the Capitals are also in action. Wait. Alexa, where is the next Washington Capitals?
I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa, when is the next?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, when is the next Washington Capitals game?
Today's Washington Capitals Vegas Golden Knights game will be at the T-Mobile Arena in Paradise, Nevada.
Okay, Capitals will be in action today as they will be taking on the Vegas Golden Knights. If the Caps win today, Caps have 82 points. If the Flyers win today, they're tied with the Capitals. They're tied with the Caps if they win. If the Capitals win today and the Flyers win today, well, actually, hold on a second. Capitals should get 83 points. Flyers win today and the Flyers should get 84 points. And even if the Capitals still win today, the Flyers are still in good shape. They just have to beat the Detroit Redwings tonight. Islanders have 87 points. They win today. They'll have 89 points. So today we want the Golden Knights to win. And we want the Florida Panthers to win today because those games are big. But most importantly, the Flyers have to win today to stay in the playoff race right now. So it's going to be a tough race. The top four teams usually get into the playoffs. So I think the Flyers still have a shot. If they can win today, they'll have 84 points. Win on Sunday, 86 points. They win the next game, they have 89 points. So this game is important for the Philadelphia Flyers today. So tonight the Flyers will be facing off with the Detroit Redwings. This is going to be another must-win for the Philadelphia Flyers. The good news about the Flyers, they have been very good on the road. The last game they won at home was on Thursday against the Florida Panthers. The Flyers have been a pretty good team away from home, so there is a bright side going into tonight's game with the Detroit Redwings. Another trend I see is when the Flyers lose one game, they end up winning 3 games. They end up winning more games after losing one game, so that's also a positive trend for the Philadelphia Flyers. Dan Vladar, I think most likely will start tonight. As he's been playing very, very good in net for the Flyers. Sam Ersson. I never thought I would be saying this. But Sam Ersson has been playing great. After coming back from the Olympic break, he's been playing really good. So that's another plus for this team. The rookies have been playing great too. Alice Pump and Denver Clarkie are playing great. We just need to get Owen Tippett going again. We need to get Seager's going again. And Cassidy, he's got to get it going again, too, so. And also, let's not forget, Matthew Leashop is going to have to be a full team effort tonight at the Philadelphia Flyers while they get the victory over the Detroit Redwings. Meanwhile, the Lehigh Valley Phantoms were in action last night as they faced off against the Springfield Thunderbirds. In the first period, it was the Springfield Thunderbirds that got the first goal for the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. The Phantoms tied it up at 1-1 as Anthony Richard got the goal for the Phantoms. Cole Knievel got his first point as a Phantom with the assist on Anthony Richard's goal. So congratulations to Cole Knievel with his first point as a Lehigh Valley Phantom. In the second, the Thunderbirds got the 2-1 lead. And Jay Wisdom tied it up for the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. Jay Wisdom gets the goal for the Phantoms, tying it up at 2-2. Unfortunately, the bad news was the Thunderbirds were able to get their lead back at 3-2, and then they increased their lead to 4-2. Then Springfield took a 5-2 lead. It was 5-2 until Oscar Eklund got the third goal for the Lehigh Valley Phantoms as the Phantoms fall to the Thunderbirds 5-3. A third period collapse for the Lehigh Valley Phantoms led to the loss to the Springfield Thunderbirds. Inconsistency in the third period has been a problem for the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. They have to correct that if they want to have a chance to even get into the playoffs. So far, for the Phantoms have 9 games left. It ain't going to get any easier for the Lehigh Valley Phantoms as they want to get into the playoffs. But hopefully tonight, they'll put that loss behind them. As tonight, they'll be facing off against the Hershey Bears at 7:05. The Phantoms have to find a way to be able to stay in games. They have to have a better start. They have to have a more consistent style of play because the Phantoms have been inconsistent in these past games. And that has to change. And it has to change right now if the Lehigh Valley Phantoms want to get into the postseason. Meanwhile, the Reading Royals were in action last night, playing their second game against the Norfolk Admirals. It was a scoreless first period and a scoreless second period until the Royals finally broke through. As Mikhail Robideau got his first goal as a Reading Royal, and it was 1-0 for the Reading Royals. The Royals then got another goal, and it was Hunter Johannes during the second goal for the Reading Royals, increasing the lead to 2-0. The Norfolk Admirals pulled the goalie for the extra attacker. It was the Royals who popped in the empty net goal, increasing their lead to 3-0. Tyler McMillan got the empty net goal for the Royals. Royals were able to hang on with a 3-0 lead, and another shutout. This time for Keith Petruzzelli. In the last game, it was Yanni Peretz for the shutout. And last night's game, it was Keith Petruzzelli for the shutout last night. The goaltenders have been putting on quite a show for the Royals. Yanni Peretz and Keith Petruzzelli have been playing great in goal for the Redwings Royals. Great win by the Royals. Great game for the Royals. As the Royals continue their push into the postseason, let's check the ECHL standings. Let's check the ECHL standings to see where the Redwings Royals are at in the standings. So I'm going to check the ECHL standings. So let's check the standings in the North Division for the Redwings Royals right now, as they continue their push into the playoffs. Right now, the Royals sit in 4th place with 73 points. The Admirals Thunder still sit in 3rd place with 76 points. Royals in 4th place with 73 points. The Maine Mariners and the Wheeling Nailers are the top 2 teams, as the Maine Mariners have 82 points, and the Wheeling Nailers sit in 1st place with 86 points. Behind the Redwings Royals, Trois Rivières sits behind the Royals with 64 points. 64 points, while the Worcester Railers sit at 61 points in 6th place, while the Norfolk Admirals are in 7th place with 56 points, while Greensboro still sits in last place with 43 points. With a win tonight, the Redwings Royals will have 75 points. I think the Adirondack Thunder, they play tonight. Alexa, when is the next Adirondack Thunder game? Alexa, when is the next Adirondack Thunder game?
The Adirondack Thunder will play the Kalamazoo Wings this evening at 7 p.m.
Okay, so they have a matchup with Kalamazoo tonight. If Adirondack loses and the Royals win today, then the Royals will only be a point behind Adirondack for the 3rd place spot. Tonight, the Redwings Royals will be facing up with the Norfolk Admirals. Once again, right now the Royals have shut out the Norfolk Admirals twice. The Royals have beaten the Admirals twice. They'll be looking to go for their 3rd straight win, as they will face off against the Norfolk Admirals tonight, and then they'll have another matchup against the Admirals on Sunday at 3 p.m. Guys, Guys, thank God this has been. So let's get ready for some NHL, prime time hockey action as the Philadelphia Flyers face off against the Detroit Redwings. The Flyers will be looking to get some prime time points as they will be facing off the Detroit Redwings tonight. And the Phantoms are still searching for some answers as they will face off against the Hershey Bears and some AHL hockey action tonight. And also some ECHL hockey action as the Reading Royals will be facing off with the Norfolk Admirals teams. We're matching against Hershey tonight. Guys, thank you for joining me here on the orange, black, and purple pregame report. Let's go Flyers, let's go Phantoms, and let's go Royals.